can put our differences aside. And I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya. All right.
Yes. Welcome to another live stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here, and one thing I do want to say before I begin, happy 50th birthday to the one and only, the so-called Pan-Africanist Dr. Omar Abdul Johnson. The old bastard has turned 50 years old now. 1974, 2024. God damn, Dr. Omar, you getting old as hell. But we all gonna get there eventually. So today's the 21st of August was his birthday. That just just roughly just passed like a few minutes ago. But nonetheless, I just said that anyway, just knock it out the way. The links to follow me are the above. And y'all guys are shocked at me saying that. I didn't want to, but since he's reached a new decade, I say why the hell not? We all know that guy has an affinity and affection for, I guess, snow bunnies, or what black men does with their phallus, in regards to pegging snow bunnies. I mean, black man wants to peg a snow bunny, that's his business. I mean, I'm not gonna sit and waste my time say and shame you, say you need to stop doing this, brother. What the hell I look like telling another man, say, yo, stop screwing these women? Like, really? If these women want to be throat cooked and want to get, sent to Pumplex City by the black man, the BB, wherever CC or wherever, then by all means, she's gonna get screwed. She's gonna get some serious hard in it. And her man is miraculous. Non-black women, they love to take a nice little, pounding in their, service. One video I could have shared. One particular woman said that when she talking about the size of the man's member she wants to indulge, she's not talking about something small or somewhat of average size. She's talking about the big cojones. She wants to be split open. She wants her insides to be caved in. She wants all of the above. I tell you, when you come across someone that says she wants her insides pounded out to no tomorrow and get, all I know is that box ain't no good. Trust me, fellas, ain't no good. When a woman declares that she wants to be pounded out so hard by the big member, that junk has been abused to the point where she don't feel nothing. She's numb. Like literally numb. Yikes. Numb. But anyway, the links to follow me are above. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRay7. You could add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Also, you could join my Discord service as well. And please follow my Rumble page as well. CRain23 at Rumble. That you can follow too. And what else am I missing? Oh yes, please, by all means, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership have its perks, So don't be a stranger and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And I'm just checking all my notifications before I begin the stream. I'm going to play a particular video by the one and only Mr. Dessalines, the good brother from New York. I think this brother has he has enough potential and enough charisma to really take whatever he's doing and make it go further than what it is. Because how he does his content, even to the point when he talks about the history of Haiti, there's some things I didn't know black men had the capability and power to do so, in regards to him fighting oppression to the point that he's been victorious. And I respect Dessalines for that. Good brother. Very good brother. If you come across his content on YouTube, say Chaos Run and send you to him, Dessalines. Yeah. Nevatari. Yeah. I'm just looking at some things right now because I'm trying to. And one thing, and I've noticed another video that circulated that this came in my timeline now, which I cannot really upload and share to get my commentary. This is my thing with the divestors. I cold-heartedly believe divestors are going to continue to talk about black men until the wheels fall off. Or even to the point when white men say they're going to start marrying in droves, and that's when they might stop. And even that, they'll still talk about black men because you know how certain women are that sick in their goddamn head? They can't be satisfied. And they won't be satisfied. They won't allow themselves to be satisfied. Because by talking about you, young black men and black men in general, it's comforting to their ears. It's comforting to their soul. To smear your name and talk to you in bad faith is a flex. It's an enticement. It's it's like ecstasy to a lot of black women. That's why they do what they do. And these guys are crazy. They just put a beard. Oh my God, they put a beard on Michelle Obama's face. That's so wrong. That's crazy. That's just funny though. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny as hell. All right, so let me make sure my thing is ready. Okay, I pull it up. This might be a short one. We'll see. Oh, that didn't pop. Wait, hold on. Let me do this again. It didn't do it good. Delete that. All right, let me do that again. Something happened. Okay, there we go. Okay, so no further ado, guys. And please, guys, make sure you like the stream, share the stream, and like always, support the channel, be the super chat or the Cash App. And you know how we do it here. You know it. Do I have to show more what we do here?
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty, bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
Yeah. You know it means bring everyone. Real talk. All right. No further ado. We're going to look at these so-called divestors by Dessalines. And y'all can find yourselves. And like I said, give your commentary either in this comment of the end of this stream or, wherever you found this particular video. I surely appreciate it. Let's go. Fair use, the fair use in effect. This is my take on the divestors.
Common belief that you would find among the population of these women is they believe that interracial relationships only make sense when a white man is involved. And from this talking point, you get other talking points such as the biracials with the black mothers or the white mothers. That's pretty much the branch off that tree, right? And we've discussed these talking points and dissected them on my channel so many times, right? Now, like I said, a woman is never going to come out and just confess to you her background, her history, the type of men she's been dealing with, the type of lifestyle she's been engaging in, especially if you're the type of black man who, like I said, you're a black man who's very well read, you're knowledgeable on history, geopolitics, you love your people. She's going to feel some type of embarrassment to come out and tell you, yeah, I've been dealing with the white man, because she's...
No, it's not more than embarrassment. The minute she declares her love and affinity and soul loyalty completely to non-black men, to the black man that's going to hear my voice and hear it roar, and I'm going to say this once, only once, you are going to eventually cut the bitch off. Now, everybody said, how are you going to cut somebody off that you don't have nothing? I'll explain. I just did. Because after you've been used and so lovely abused, because women do love to be used and abused, it's like a fetish to them. They always gotta come back home. The saying goes in the movie The Highwayman, where you hear the two notorious gangsters Bonnie and Clyde. They always do their criminal acts, do their devious, devilish ways on the road, but when the going gets tough, they always find a way to go back home where there's comfort. So after they do their nasty things to non-black men, sucking and effing, being throat goats, being sent to Poundplex City, all these sort of degenerate behaviors, acts. Once the man is done with him, and they will be done with him like all others, she has somewhere else to go but find you and be disposed back on your lap, black man, and hope that you will comfort her with your hand on her head and say, "It's okay, baby. It's all right. That mean non-black man treat you abuse. Don't worry, I got you. I'll take care of you. I'll make this a safe space for you." Get out of here with that. Nope. 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 That's why she cannot declare it officially. And she will never declare it officially. It's suicide. Anyhow, let's keep listening. Fair use.
You're gonna feel some type of condemnation being around you, soaking up your energy, man. This is a real black man. He's highly intelligent. He's very well read. He's the full package. She's not gonna want to tell you out front, my ex-boy, I've been dealing with the white man. She's not gonna tell you that. She might just straight up lie to you, or you're gonna have to read between the lines yourself. So in this video, we're gonna discuss some commonly held beliefs that they hold. So when you hear these things in real life, or when you're having a conversation, it sets off a red flag inside your mind, like, hold up.
And do I have to say, the artwork from the AI is very brilliant. I don't know what this man used as AI, but it looks pretty decent. It looks realistic if you think about it, but well thought, well done. I give kudos to Desley for the artwork. Very good. Let's keep on. Phrase.
Code red. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, anyways, man, take a look up on the screen. This lady the other day, about 2 days ago, she posted this, and
now see right here. Look at this tweet, or this X tweet by a woman named Raw Data Diva. Now, right there, this is where I could say or consider a red flag. You're raw and you're a diva. Besides the data, are you telling me you engage in raw activities in the bedroom? Because what data can you draw from this? What type of data? Usually when I look at data, I'm looking for information to help my mind or find to better me. I don't sit there and look at unknown data where it's coming from you as a lady, especially a sister there. What the hell am I gonna get off your data? Your inners that you give willingly, but other non-black men freely with no compromise? I find it ironic, and her name's Yanni Rose, so you know. But Raw Data Diva, yeah, that kind of speaks for itself. Yeah. Yikes! All right, let's keep listening.
Got 500,000 views. She said, "A black woman being loved by a white man is beautiful, but a black man catering to a white woman makes me sick to my damn stomach. I can't explain the difference. It just ain't right. I don't know. I don't make the rules." Now, this type of mentality, if you come across this personality, right, it could be in the midst of conversation. And in order to get this type of confession or to get them to expose themselves, you have to present yourself as somebody who's non-judgmental, right? Don't bust in through the door, reciting, the scripture of Khalid Muhammad. You got to be.
No, listen, a lot of these dumb chicks don't know enough about Khalid Muhammad. Hell, some don't even know about Malcolm X. They hear about it, but they don't really know these people. Like, clearly, they don't really know these people. And the reason why, because to their eyes, they're just Negroes. And niggas are not for praise, for lack of better words. Simple as that. They're not worthy of respect. Hell, some of them will look at in their history and say, "What have you done lately? I'm still in this system that I'm comfortable in." Mind you, comfortable. These ladies are comfortable in the system. And how we know? Because they are not even bucking back properly. And they have to really buck back physically. There are many ways to buck back in the system, but they choose not to. Now, if you look at the picture from, they said this is the evil picture on the left and per picture on the right, speaks for itself. And mind you, the guy on the right, unfortunately, doesn't like to take showers. But what do you expect? Because if you look at the picture on the left, he comes out of the non-black womb. Simple. I digress. Fair use, fair use. Let's keep watching.
Be cool, laid back, non-judgmental. Keep the Malcolm X literature in the trunk for a little bit, and just be regular, be cool, so they can be comfortable, so they can give you the truth, so they can tell you the truth. Because if you busting through the door reciting the Malcolm X literature, they're not going to be comfortable enough to expose themselves, right? They're going to be like, listen, I can't tell this black man that I think loving all white men is beautiful. He gonna look at me like I'm a goofy. So you have to be non-judgmental and be cool, so they can be free to expose themselves, right? Now let's take a look at some of the reactions on social media, because this caused quite a lot of conversation. This person,
and now this is the going back and forth, and mind you, the same lady up here talking about a black woman being loved by white men, I think. Properly, it's beautiful. A black man catering to white woman makes me sick to my damn stomach. I can't explain the difference. That is just right. That's what she writes. And then one person, right, Amy T. I was like, I have a friend who is married to a white guy, but gets upset when she sees a black guy with a white woman. She could never explain to me how to be upset. Let me tell you something. During the times of enslavement, okay, it's evident that they do think and operate like the oppressor. Unfortunately. Hold on. And for them to say that that's a problem when the black man does it, was that problem when they do it, it tells me they're still hoping and they're praying that they will get a seat or become Miss Cartwright or Miss Ann by doing enough nasty stuff to Mr. Charlie to be so-called submissive. I mean so-called loosely. Or even go as far as go far beyond by shaming, bashing, and maybe I hear stories of this unaligned black men, right? Right? Why would they go out the way to do this? Because by doing so, in their mind, that will open the doors or the gates to what we like to call white heaven. Follow me, guys. Think of the logic. I go against myself and towards my opposite mate. And if I do it well enough, there's going to be some non-black man that's going to take me in. He's going to comfort me with his whiteness and even go as far as even nourish me with his mouth, his looks, and even go as far as his wallet, that it will make me ooze with feelings of admiration and love. That's why in their psychological thinking, it is repulsive to see it, because in their mind saying you should be either with me or have nobody. But I could sure as hell have the non-black man, the white man, and I be all right. That's their logic. That's their thinking. Let's keep going. Fairies.
And responded to her and said this at the bottom: I have a friend who is married to a white guy, but she gets upset when she sees a black guy with a white woman. She can never explain to me how it upset her. She said it just does, and I left it alone. Listen, brothers, you got women out here married to the Europeans, then started whole entire lineages and mixed families with the Europeans, sitting at the Thanksgiving dinner table eating green bean casserole and potato salad and unseasoned chicken and ranch dressing on everything with Wonder Bread sandwiches. And
you know the worst thing about it, and the worst thing about it, I don't understand why we black folks like to entertain these people. Now I think about it, because we all know when we eat our food, we have to have the right season. We can't eat no food that's bland. Hell no, we can't do that. You're gonna hurt your stomach. You're gonna get sick. I mean, I can't do it. I don't know if y'all guys, brothers, could do it. I mean, you gotta have some. If you're gonna deal with a woman outside race, make sure she puts the right seasoning in your food. Season your food properly. Hell, wash your food properly. Cause God knows you see the videos on TikTok. My God, I don't want to go to. Yeah, listen. I saw one woman she took a whole chicken and put in a sink and put soap, like dishwasher soap, and washed. Let me keep going. Fair use. I can't go into fair use, please. Fair use.
They worried about what the black man is doing. But like I said, when it comes to them, love is love. They be talking about, I don't see color. It's the human race. We're all part of the human race, right? The world is a melting pot. Unity through diversity. We're embracing globalization, right? But when it comes to the black man, they become Sister Soldier, they become Queen Nubia, they become Empress Melanin, they become Sister Sankofa, they become Mother Earth, they become Afro Shades or Shea Butter. Listen, just keep the same energy, man. That's all I'm saying, right? That's all I'm saying.
They're not gonna keep the same energy because they're in you, man. They're in you, man. This is the worst form of mate guard you can find in the human species. You see, one thing being a black man, African man, or whatever you want to call the labels, right? Let's keep it real. Listen to me. I'm putting the mic closer. Listen, hear me good. Hear me. Listen to me out. We're the only group of people we don't mind or discriminate when we're talking about dealing with other groups of people. Hell, black men doesn't have no problem. Well, some do. But let me tell you about it. Black men doesn't really what they call pussy police black women. Even if they wanted to, they're not going to. The reason why that is because good majority of black men, and I'm speaking this logically, and hear me out. We don't care much because we know there's always coming the next woman to get. Because we overall, a good portion of black men in the population don't really have a scarcity mindset when it comes to women. Like literally, no scarcity mindset. And it comes with a territory where you can't have a scarcity mindset because some are going to leave you for little things. And what you do as man, you just don't sit there and cry and bawl. Now, mind you, you get some black men that will do this, but overall, man, we can't afford it because we have nowhere to go back and keep pushing, keep moving. Because sitting there in the corner and bawl and crying, like Ricky Smiley, bawl and cry like who's the other guy who's I forgot. This little so-called no good coons that's on TV trying to advocate you to vote for a particular candidate. They're up there sitting there crying. A black man just shrug it off and get back out in the streets and go conquer and get another woman if they can. They don't sit there all day and then sit there and all in misery and all that stupid. That's a TV nonsense. Anyway, let's keep going. Very serious.
If you want to hold hands with the world, sing kumbaya with the world, just keep that same energy all around, man. When it comes to the black man, don't bring out the ancient Egyptian ankhs and the African medallions and the kente cloths. Please, don't become pro-black when you get around a black man. Please, come on now. Let's continue. This lady said, this is why I always say that.
Look at this. STEM Barbie. Jesus Christ. This woman looks like she could be in her 30s. And you can tell that she likes to flaunt her body by her Twitter handler. STEM Barbie. Amazing. This is why I always say that being against interracial relationships for black women is anti-black. We can't find love at home and we are demonized for loving those who love us. Wait, hold on. Let me lower myself. I want to see what the hell this stupid bitch wrote. Okay. Who loves us? People want us to suffer alone. No. Suffering alone is a choice nowadays. No one say you to suffer alone. But make sure you keep that same energy. Don't talk back about your decisions and then hope to demonize black men if they make their decisions. It's that simple. But let's hear this guy's second Destiny's take. Fair use.
Being against interracial relationships for black women is anti-black. We cannot find love at home, and we are demonized for loving those who love us. People want us to suffer alone. Now, I gotta repeat that for you. She said that if you are against interracial relationships for black women, then you are anti-black, right? Now, keep in mind, she went on to say this a while back. She said this: me and a black man that dates a white woman have nothing in common, not even as platonic friends. Now, she said, if you are a black man and you date white women, you and her have nothing in common, not even as platonic. You can't even be her friend, right? But meanwhile, when it comes to her, she said that if you do not support interracial relationships for black women, then you are anti-black.
Matter of fact, hold on. I got you. Do y'all one better. I'll do y'all one better. I'll do it. Kevin, where you at?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Right? She said if you...
Yeah. You can't make this stuff up. So really, you saying to us, black men, if we are not advocating or we're, celebrating or condoning you swirling it like it's no tomorrow with non-black men, that is considered anti-black? Really? I don't see it that way. You sure as hell comfortable when black men deal with non-black women and is anti-black. So what's the difference? What makes it your interracial coupling different from black men's interracial coupling? What make it special? And matter of fact, you know what I'm probably going to do? Because I saw a video done by BGS. I might cover that soon. Because that was very much telling. And I wish I could incorporate in this particular video or the stream, but I can't with the amount of time. So we're going to continue going on because I find it very ironic. They have the audacity to really put a premium on what is blackness. Like they're the advocate or they're the all-seeing eye of what is black, what is not. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's keep going. Fair use.
Not allowing me to mix and mingle with the white man and fornicate and interlock with the white man, then you are being anti-black. If you're not letting me create mixed race children and all this then you are anti-black. Literally. These two opposing thoughts came out of the same mind. These two conflicting ideas emerged from the same person. These two contrasting beliefs came from the same place. And you'd be surprised, brothers. You'd be surprised how many of them are in agreement with this mentality. You'd be surprised. And this is my thing. I don't take offense when she says that. When she says that a black man that be chasing after the white woman, she has nothing in common with that man, I don't feel any type of way when she says that because I feel the exact same way in reverse. But my thing is, the type of black man you're looking for, why would he waste his time on you? I think that's where the disconnect happens. The type of black men that you envision yourself being with, why would he waste his time on you when he could spend his time with women who are not engaged in this hypocrisy and this lunacy, right? Why would he deal with you when you believe that interracial relationships for you is perfect, right? But for him is evil, right? When in reality, the type of woman he would be compatible with is a woman that only has eyes for the black man, the same way he only has eyes for the black woman. And that's why you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be on your toes out here because it's really hard for a black man who, like I said, man, it's a lot of women out here who are predatory. They're very predatory, right? They're behind closed doors, under the sheets. They be dealing with the white man, mixing and mingling. Then they want to get around the black man talking about, oh, I want to be with a black man that only has eyes for the black woman.
No, it's not really hard or predatory. I mean, if there was a real book to read to break down how to spot these crazy ladies that want to swirl it up, it would probably be in the market and it would make a lot of money, personally, in my opinion. But we don't. So what's the next best thing? Well, always asking the right questions will give you the more clarity and confirmation you need if you want to continue to pursue or not, personally. But when you as a man, if we're talking about thinking black man, not really asking the right questions, you're going to get the results you deserve, personally. I mean, that's how I look at it. That's how I view it. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use. Hold on.
To be with the intelligent black man that loves the black woman. Meanwhile, she doesn't even hold herself to that same standard, right? And I do place some blame at the feet of guys like Dr. Umar Johnson, because he spent so much of his time talking about the black man that you have women like this who have gained a sense of confidence to where they have the audacity to open their mouth and say, I want to be with a black man that only wants to be with a black woman, but I'll deal with any race of man. Like, that's such a common mentality that I've seen being proliferated out in the atmosphere recently, right? But anyways, let's continue. She went on.
Yeah, and it's very much a weird mentality, personally. But it goes to show that they're not in control like you think they are, gentlemen. And they had to sit there and try this. And people tell me that shaming doesn't work. That's a goddamn lie. It does work, because if you're not shaming the opposite sex, they are sure as hell shaming you in your decisions and what you do yourselves. And one other thing, as y'all watch the video, please hit the like button. Likes are free, like always. And make sure to comment and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
I want to say this. It also tells me everything I need to know about your love for your mother. Now, she's insinuating that if you're a black man who engages in the same exact behavior as her, if you have the same exact mentality as her, then you hate your mother, right? The same exact woman who just said that if you do not support interracial relationships for black women, then you are anti-black. And this is why I coined the phrase, the pro-black divestor, right? The pro-black divestor, behind closed doors, under the sheets. She mixing and mingling with all the different nations of the world, right? But when she gets in front of the black man, all of a sudden she becomes Sister Soldier. She becomes Mother Nubia, right? I can't stand that archetype. I really can't stand that archetype. And it's so popular out here in the street. It's so frequent that you come across it, man. That's why I have endless content on this subject. And
before we continue, I think I did see some. Wait, hold on. Let me check. It's got a notification. Oh, yes. All right. You know what time it is, guys. I have to do this, like always.
They be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
I'd like to thank the one and only Tevin for the donation on Cash App. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, like always. And as you know, I did took a nice little break, guys. I was away out of the country for a little bit, and it was kind of good. It was a good experience for me. Hoping to do more, but I do need it. So I did need to go out anyway. As you know, you didn't see much content on here, but now I'm back. I probably will put some content, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure the top bell for notification for uploads, live streams here on the Chaos Man Show. Matter of fact, let me read you what Tevin did wrote. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna find it, guys. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, he writes, don't forget, don't forget about Oprah, Halle Berry, Eve, etc. Oh, I can never forget about them people. I can never forget. And the reason why I can never forget, because Eve, especially, she was in a circle of certain people that link her to certain men. And mind you, let's keep it real. And mind, she is now mother now for last maybe like 2 years, maybe 3 years. I can't remember when. Keep in mind, the non-black men that take on black women, most of them already had their kids. They're all grown up. They already set their little legacy and will set some money aside for the kids, roughly. But that's pretty much it. Now, for the case of Eve, you're in a situation where you're already in a ready-made family. That's pretty much his legacy for the kids he already had that are adults. They're gonna probably get more of the resource than you yourself, unless he decides to send you off and then moves on, which mostly that could possibly happen. But nonetheless, when you find non-black men with black women, always keep in mind of the pedigree in the background of a lot of these men. All right, hold on. What's this? What's going on? Let me see what. And another. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta do this again, guys. Another support, and you know what it is. Hold on.
But they be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
All right. Thank you again, Tevin, for another super chat. And he writes, let me see what he writes. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. It's a good question about the UK race war. If anyone knows what's going on what's going on in the UK in regards to video stuff, if you would so kindly send it to me through my Facebook or the Discord service. And one thing I will do, if it's not in the description of this video, I will put it in the chat room as I continue the video. So let me continue on with the stream. I'm gonna put it down. I would like to know where to find videos of that. I want to watch it first before.
Inevitably, when it doesn't work out, when the relationship falls apart, when they end up breaking up, these same women want to run back to the black man and throw flowers at our feet and offer us gifts and tribute. I'm not accepting it. I don't want it, man. Keep that bullshit. Let's continue. This lady responded and she said, I absolutely get it. This lady said, I agree. This lady said, I agree. This lady said, I wish I could disagree.
God damn, look at all these ladies. Some of them black. Some of them look like they could be red bone, light skin, the red females them. Look at that. They agree. Agree. My God. That's just baffling. That tells you, they want to still have their options while you sit there, do what you have to do, and eventually they'll come back to what I like to call the reach back. Oh, did I tell you what the title of the stream is? Oh, I forgot. My apologies. I apologize. The Divestor Reach Back. This is volume 1 in my eyes of the many ladies, and there come probably more if I find the videos, and I will do more complications of these so-called women that have gone, swirl up with non-black men, sucking and effing all black men, known to men, getting, throat goats, getting, banged out by other groups of men, and eventually once they get run through, they come back to you, black men, with smiles, with what they call those things, those things, those stupid things they put in their nose, that bull ring, those scepter rings, that pro-black nonsense. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. Hold on. In fact, let me make myself bigger. Let me say this. Anytime if you see a woman, I don't care where she is in life or where her background is, if she has the audacity to wear what they call a separate ring or one of them nose weirdo rings on her face and saying black, pro-black, or whatever case, keep in mind she has been run through non-black men heavily and gracefully. Yes, I'm going to say with clear convictions, this is a run-through woman. There's no way in hell you as woman, you're going to disgrace or disfigure your face with all forms of metal around your face. Maybe the nose ring, if it's small, maybe it's acceptable. Maybe. But when I see mouth piercings, like things go from one and the other, it look like, what do you call those things? Pinhole face rings on your face. To the point where I see a bull, like, them heavy bulls that they ran their horns up on you. Them type of piercings is very disturbing. Not disgusting, disturbing, if I like to say so. And I'll say this, you as a man of any age, you should not entertain no woman that got those type of ornaments or those silver jewelry or those things placed on her face. Stay away of all at all costs. Let's continue. Fair use. Hold on.
This lady said, I'm so contradictory. I love interracial relationships, but I hate seeing a successful black man with a white woman. This brother said, y'all put white people on a pedestal and it be so pathetic. For real, that's why you got to stay away from a woman who romanticizes interracial relationships, man, because like I said, it always comes back to some pedestalization of white folks. Oh man, the white man is so amazing. The white man is so marvelous. The white man is so spectacular, right? You can't be attaching yourself to a woman who has this mentality, brothers. I'm sorry. If it's one thing you got to do, like, you have to avoid women with this mentality, man. You have to. You cannot have a woman who has two contradictory schizophrenic beliefs. It's not gonna work, brother. It's not gonna work. You can't build a foundation like that. Let's continue. This brother said, if y'all both dating interracially, then what's the problem? You don't date black men and he don't date black women. Y'all one and the same. Exactly. But here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing. Due to the fact that most people, regardless of, background, nationality, ethnicity, they tend to stick to their culture, right? So inevitably, a good amount of these women end up running back to the black man anyway. But my thing is the only...
Hey, Theo, question, and welcome to the chat room. Slavic, that's Eastern European? Slavic? I'm kind of curious, the Slavics. This one, fair use, guys.
Black man they really want to deal with is the black man who is the 5-star black man, the black man who loves the black woman, who loves the black community, who loves his ancestors, loves his culture, loves his back.
Okay, thank you for telling me. Hey, Theo, what about the German women? I'm kind of curious, but let's keep going. Fair use.
Brown loves his people. That's the black man they want to be with. But why does that black man have to relegate himself to dealing with you, right? You love the white man, you love the Arab man, you love the Mexican man. So why the black man got to deal with you when he could deal with a black woman who has a similar mentality as him? That's my thing, right? That's my thing. Like, why do they want to deal with the black man who only has eyes for the black woman? Meanwhile, they got eyes for...
Oh, they're Germanic barbarians. Okay. Do you think that what's the name? Soraya Brooks could be a barbarian because she is from German, but she's actually Turkish descent. What's your thoughts on that, Theo? I was curious. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
Everybody, I'll never understand the contradictory schizophrenic mentality. Hopefully some women can get into the comment section and explain it to me, because I still don't understand it, right? And obviously this doesn't apply to the entire population, but a good chunk of them carry this mentality where they believe that a black woman with a white...
Okay, Theo writes, he says, yeah, she's Turkish. She's a bit civil. Okay. Fair use.
Hey, man, that's acceptable. That's honorable. That's something to be respected. But when you switch the tables, all of a sudden they become Miss Pro-Black, Khalid Muhammad, black fists up in the air. We got to preserve the black family. We got to preserve the black race. But when it comes to a black woman with a white man, all of a sudden it's, love is love. We mixing and mingling. I don't understand. Let's continue. This person said, the wide-scale prevalence of voters in the Democratic Party who think like this is why Barack Obama could have never gotten elected married to a white woman, while Kamala Harris can get elected married to a white man. Now, I'm going to play a video from a lady named Shay Sharday who goes...
Now, as you can tell here, yeah, it speaks for itself. Let's keep going. Fair use.
Goes into her opinion on why one is acceptable and one...
Oh, please, guys, make sure to hit the like button as you come to the stream, because I'm not going to look at the stream periodically. I'm, multitasking. So likes are free, so hit the like button if you guys can. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
One has always been demonized, right? While one is like, people just are revolted by one and people are accepting of the other one, right? But we'll get into that later. But that's something very real. I don't think Barack Obama could have got elected if he had, you know, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman from the Midwest on his arm. I think that the fact that he came in with a black woman on his arm with his black daughters, you know, a black woman for Chicago, I think that really bolstered his image in the eyes of the black community. I don't think he would have had the same respect, the same leverage if he was Barack Obama, you know, the African immigrant with a white wife from Minnesota. I don't think that he would have got the same respect. I don't think black women would have supported him at all. I don't think black women would have got behind him at all, right? But when you see,
But you know, it's funny, and I gotta say this. It's ironic. How dare they try and push this in front of us, telling us we should vote for her because she is a woman and she is so-called alleged black. How the audacity! And we come find out she's not even married to no black person. Must she married to a non-black man? But it's okay that you could push this on, especially black women were really cheering for this. The audacity is crazy. I know she ain't. She's not black. But you see, the funny thing, Theo, is you could play games with black people to say, they could put anybody in front of us that is so-called alleged black that might say they have a black parent, but when you do background, you don't see no black parent and nonsense. I don't care about their political backgrounds. When we look at them face value and look and do more research, we can find there's nothing black about this person. Hell, I heard rumors she didn't went to full school up here in America. She probably might have been born here in America, and eventually might have did some schooling when she was very young. And after that, they sent her to another country to go and do further schooling. Because let me tell you something about Canada. And I don't want to go into this, but I'm gonna go there. God damn it. I'm gonna go there. I'm going there. Yes, I'm gonna go there. I visit Canada. I went to Canada. I went and personally saw Canada. And I've been there. How many times have I been in Canada? A few times. And from my own experience, and I wish I spent more time in Canada. All I see in Canada, and you guys could correct me in the chat room because I've not lived in Canada. I only visit Canada. All I see is Indian people and Asian people. Let that sink in for a minute. Indian people and Asian people. And I'm not gonna say the president's name or the one that's gonna be president. Is her mother Indian? Yeah. So when it says she went to do school in another country, I will believe that. Yes, I would believe that personally. Because you're not black, you're more sided with your mother's side. Hell, we don't know what your father does. Besides, they say he's a radical teacher from some university. I think was it Stanford. The point is this: they'll put anybody in front of black folks, and black people are going to accept it, especially black women. Black women are very gullible, and it's easy acceptable to any information. They were acceptable to Meghan Markle, married to Prince Harry, and they're acceptable to who's that? Maybe Eve. All these other. No, I ain't gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying. They're very acceptable to this, and I think that because they might claim black allegedly, that's good in their eyes. To me, as a man that uses common sense, like all the men that subscribe to my channel that have common sense, we call bullshit on that. We don't accept that. I would never accept it. Now I don't think no man should accept that at all. Anyhow, let me read these comments because I gotta go forward with the stream because it's gonna be a longer stream. So let me see who wrote. Look up her track record, her in California when she was the state. You know, the funny thing, I don't know why we got to this, and I didn't want to go into this because personally, as you know, the Chaos Rain channel is more focused on entertainment, but we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Miss Harris, she's gonna do more harm with the little power she already has as a VP. Imagine now they put her as president. What do you think is going to be possibly ramifications going to happen to non-white people in this country? Non-white people. White people, eventually, they're going to still get what they're going to get because they're majority. But imagine you as a black person, what the hell you think you're going to get? And here's the funny thing about us. All these so-called coon celebrities, yes, that's what they are. They push the agenda because they, at the end, they are going to benefit. But we all know, as traders, you'll get nothing aligned to this. You get nothing else. So let me keep going. And I'm sorry, guys, I had to rant. I had to go there a little bit because it was brought up. Oh, wait. I have to do this. You know what time it is, guys. You know what it is. You know what it is.
But they be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
I'd like to thank Theo Watt for his super chat, his $10 super chat, and he writes, Harris needs to take a DNA test. Yeah, I think they should. That would be a good thing. She does that. For the sake of validating her blackness, personally. And Tim writes in the comment section, there is a white YouTuber that did a documentary about the Indians taking over Canada, CAN, and the local white population are not happy. Yeah, because let me tell you why that is. You know why that is? Because the Indians made a deal with the West, or the West made some deals with India, and in return, they're going to flood the Western Hemisphere with immigrants that's from India, men and women. Because last time I checked, and I don't know if you want to do the research quickly, Tevin, I think India got a population of over 1 billion people in India. If I last time I checked, I could be wrong, but check it, double check it out. And what's good? Simple Deep. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
See how they rallying around Kamala Harris, rallying Kamala Harris with her frumpy, looking white man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that goes back to what I said, that mentality they have where they view one relationship as perfect, as honorable, as respectable, as match made in heaven. And they view the other one as evil, as, you know what I mean? It makes them sick to their stomach, as the lady said before. And we have to understand why that is, right? You have to understand why that is, because you can't love the white man and hate the white woman. You can't, because the white woman was the one that gave birth to the white man, right? The white woman is the one who served as the vessel to bring the white man to earth for you to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So if you got all this admiration and you want to be over to the white man, then you have to understand you got to get acquainted. You got to have respect for the white woman also, because she's going to be the one that you're going to be dealing with on the holidays and Thanksgiving and birthdays. She's going to be the one you're going on the family trips with. She's going to be your mother-in-law. She's going to be your sister-in-law. She's going to be your kid's grandmama. They're going to be calling the white woman grandmama. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have all this animosity towards the white woman, but then you got all this admiration and veneration for the white man. You got to go to the doctor and get some prescriptions for your schizophrenia, baby girl. All of you.
Boom. Well said. But listen, the divestors know this. Black women knows this especially. How dare you talk about you're admiring his son because he has certain status or a certain likeness that you want to screw and feel to be close to Mrs. Cartwright? How dare you? How dare you? The same bosom that he was suckling on, you are now trying to get attached to. You can't have one way out there. It's impossible. And I would say this. I think black women do need some drugs. They do probably need some proper prescription drugs. And I don't push prescription drugs, but maybe that will be helpful for wherever they're going through psychologically. They're very sick. They say black men sick, but I would have to reevaluate. I say, I think most of you ladies are sicker. Really. Your logic is flawed. Matter of fact, I go for it's so sick that there was a video out right now, and I'm tempted to do content on it. How one woman says she's in a relationship with a man and she goes both ways, and this man's paying all the bills. Are you goddamn serious? I'm not. If I'm paying 100% of the bills, if I go there, you are not going to be going both ways in front of me. I don't care if you like to have a girlfriend. No, 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 no. You will be find yourself to the door. Out, out, out. Real talk. Anyhow, let me see. The Indian population is roughly about 1.417 billion. Yeah. So obviously they're very much have a very large population. So it makes sense to diversify their population by spreading them out. Just like China. China got over, I think, 1 billion in population as well. So, and then the majority of them are men. So obviously in their best interest, they're going to start diversifying and spreading out their people. So let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Yeah, let's continue. Now, take a look up on the screen. This is the lady from before. We were talking about before, right? Just last month, she said this: I am a black American, and I will not let my hookah rights get taken away. I will be voting for Kamala Harris. Ha! Now,
see that? See that? Hold on. Y'all see that? Yes, they more, and you know, she's on some type of wilderness, eating some dry grapes, you know. Hope that they're seed, baby. If you eat seedless grapes, you're in trouble. I digress. Fair use, fair use.
listen, I would say that's also a good gauge to see if a woman is engaged in that lifestyle, if she's open to that lifestyle. If you see that she's an ardent supporter, if she's like an ardent black liberal, it doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't even matter what side of the aisle she falls under, because if she's a black Republican, she's going to be like Candace Owens, who's also a goofy divestor swirler, or a black liberal who are also goofy divestor swirlers. To be honest, in America, it doesn't matter what political side of the spectrum she falls on. They all pretty much are open to this lifestyle. There's really no political party for black women who are really about that pro-black life, to be honest with you, right? And I guarantee the same woman, if Barack Obama had a white woman, she would not be feeling as enthusiastic to vote for him. She would say, oh, he hates his mama and all type of nonsense, right? But obviously when it comes to Kamala Harris, dealing with her frumpy looking white man who looks like a math teacher, it doesn't bother her. And that's a common.
God damn, this dude, right? wait, where's Kevin at? I gotta give him Kevin for that bad boy. That was good. That was good.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Mentality we see.
Yeah, man, I had to give him that one. That was good. I like that. I like that one. That was smart. I like that. I like that. That's scene. That was good. That was good. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
Out here in these streets. Now let's continue. Now she went on to say, Donald Trump is a convicted felon, demonic spirit, and rapist. He's a villain. And listen, brothers, do not get bamboozled by that, Donald Trump rhetoric. You see, they're gonna be talking about Donald Trump gonna put us back in chains. He gonna reinstitute chattel slavery, right? But I guarantee, if Donald Trump's son, what's his name? What's his son's name? Eric Trump? If Eric Trump was dealing with a black woman, they'd be saying, oh, girl, oh, man, you getting your reparations, girl. You getting your reparations. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hold on.
when, what's it called? When that dude from the British imperial family married that mixed race chick, Meghan Markle, everybody was geeking. They was geeking about that. Y'all remember that? Everybody was geeking when that mixed race chick married into the royal family. One of the biggest slave trading families in the history of the world. But now they talk.
Man, listen. Where you at, Kevin? Kevin, where you at? Hold on, Kevin.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Donald Trump gonna put us back in chain. Listen, brothers. You gotta watch. Some of these black liberal women. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch the black liberal women behind closed doors. You gotta watch them. Let's continue.
Yeah, it's more than you have to watch. This is me, and I'm gonna say this personally, and I gotta be real with y'all, because that's the only thing I could do, brothers or ladies that watch this shit, right? You have to watch the liberal and the conservative black person, especially if you're talking about the ladies. Watch them carefully with both eyes. Hell, even 4 eyes if you got glass on. Watch them carefully. Watch where their mindset is, period. If any advice I give you onto the stream, if you catch this, know this: you must watch with not only one eye, but both eyes. Watch them very carefully. Keep that in mind. I'm just saying. Fair use.
This lady said, Donald Trump is a convicted felon, rapist, xenophobic white man who called for the death penalty at Central Park 5. She went on to say, if Kamala Harris gets her a straight Christian white male as her vice president and throws on the silk press, kitten heels, and giggles, she's washing him. She went on to say, save the anti-Kamala Harris rhetoric. I'm not interested. Just admit that you prefer voting for someone who's a convicted felon and has a history of rape, xenophobia, racism, and corruption.
Really? Really now? Save the anti-Kamala Harris rhetoric. I'm not interested in just admit that you prefer voting for someone that's convicted felon. Now, wasn't Kamala locking up a lot of black folks for less charges? Do y'all remember that? You know, I don't hear much people that were preaching and pushing this lady. They go for her track record properly. Like literally. And here's a funny thing, and you might know it's personally, Theo, and also Tevin. The first thing you notice when she went on stage and she presented herself in front of the whole crowd, right? She said that her little track record of a DA and all this stuff, and said, put me in office so I could start lock up people just like Donald Trump. If I can remember, that was the one of those little weak speeches she made. And trust me, we're on the street, she's not really a good speecher. For those that's not paying attention. Hell, Barack Obama does a better job at a speech and holding a crowd than her. And this man, you know, I just say he is more seasoned in what he does. And not only that, he's a little bit older than Kamala, so, you know, that also plays a factor. But nonetheless, there's nothing really special about, or really what this woman's saying and against Donald Trump. Because, you know, behind closed doors, she's going to be trying to get in beds with these same men that she complains about. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Wow. Matter of fact, where's Kevin?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up at all. And
Now, just a few months ago, just earlier in the year, back in January, she said this. I told my girl at dinner today that I'm going to start dating white men. And she said, don't you worry, I'll pray to God to send you the right black man. So listen, just back in January, she told her friend, she told her best friend, I'm about to start dating the whites. But now she's talking about, oh my God, Donald Trump. Oh my God, the xenophobic white man who called for the death penalty of the black man in the Central Park 5 and the history of the xenophobia. And bro, I'm telling you, man, please, some of our sisters truly need some medication.
No, wrong, Dessalene. That's wrong. Not even Jesus can save their ass with this. They need medication. They need to go over there and stay over there. Oh, Mr. Charlie, the right one you jump on? Oh, good. Go over there and stay over there. Don't run back. This is not the reach back. Gentlemen, listen carefully to the words of Chaos Reign. No reach back on here. I want y'all to post it and write in the comment section, wherever. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make it easier for those who are watching. Come on. Please post and write. No more reach back. No reach back on here. Oh, I got y'all. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. Okay. All right, right in the chat room, no reach back on here. So we be loud and clear, say we don't deal with reach backs. All right, let's keep going. Ferris.
I love y'all to death. Y'all know, never call that Celine. I love y'all to death. But some of y'all truly need a prescription for some olanzapine, some risperidone, some of y'all really need some Invega Sustenna, some haloperidol, some flufenazine. Some of y'all going through it, man. Some of y'all got some conflicting ideologies, some psychotic thoughts, and y'all really need some treatment. You know, I say this out of love. Because it's a reason why y'all can't find the black man you want. Because as soon as the black man get around you and he gets a glimpse of the psychotic mentality and the scattered personalities and the schizophrenia, he realized, man, this chick is batshit crazy. I got to get up out of here. I got to get the hell up out of here. Let's continue.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't let it get to a point. You find any glimpse of some weirdness she does, you need to cut ties fast, like a second. Real talk. Don't even entertain it. Don't even give praise. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find the thing, guys. 1 second. Where is that? All right, let's keep going. I don't think so. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Now, the same woman who just went on that rant about Donald Trump just back in 2020, she said this. Take a look up on the screen. Why is it so hard to find a non-racist, handsome, normal white man? Back in 2020, off the heels of the George Floyd uprising in the United States. This is what she was talking about. And I think that's what that guy was saying earlier, right? What he said. Take a look up on the screen. The wide-scale prevalence of voters in the Democratic Party who think like this is why Barack Obama could have never gotten elected married to a white woman, while Kamala Harris can get elected married to a white man. Yeah, I do think it's something to that. I think that's a valid observation. Facts. Now, when it comes to me, I'm not a Democrat.
So let me get this straight. The same woman said that she didn't want no xenophobe, crazy, non-black man in office. But you're up here looking for a white man that's not going to be hateful and racist to your black ass. You're sick. Jeez. Yo, listen. I don't hear black men talking about, I need to find me a non-black woman that's not xenophobe and racist towards me or anybody else. I don't hear black men talk about this. But you hear black men talk about this nonsense? What that tells you guys, they talk about this. That's weird. Why are you wasting time searching for a non-racist white man to engage in, sex? So you could get your throat banged up by him, and then usher in the essence into you like it's no tomorrow. So you could feel by having his milk is the sweetest thing known to man. Really? If that's a mental illness, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's keep going. Fairies.
Or Republican, the thing I like to focus on the most is American foreign policy, right? And as it relates to American foreign policy, it doesn't really matter which political party is in office, whether it's the Republican or the Democrat, it doesn't matter, right? American foreign policy is American foreign policy. American foreign interest is American foreign interest. It remains the same, right? It doesn't matter who is in office. America is always going to support its imperialist allies such as France, and it's always going to continue to plunder the African continent. That is American foreign policy. So it doesn't matter who's in office to me. So I don't really get involved in American, political debates. So let's continue. Now, this same lady went on to say, as a white woman, why are you calling me cis? Now, she just said, why is it so hard to find a handsome, normal white man who isn't a white supremacist? And she said, as a white woman, why are you calling me cis? I'll never understand some of y'all women. That's why I said some of y'all need a prescription for some olanzapine, some flufenazine, some Invega Sustenna. Because like I said before, you can't have love and admiration and affection for the white man, but you got animosity and hatred and hostility for his mother and his sister and his grandmother and his daughters and things like that. These are the women you have to share a family with. These are the women you're sharing familial bonds with. So I don't understand.
Yeah, but and here's one thing. Their admiration and sickness is showing on a daily basis. And it makes me think, no wonder they talk about black men in the way they do. Why they disdainful hate the content. And let me tell you something, gentlemen. Their content hits more hard than the content black male content creators or black man content creators does against them. It's nowhere compared to them. Their hatred is like 9,000. And we know to take it as a fact, because let's be honest and let's keep real. If it wasn't so hatred, there would be more of a crowd of them than us. I'm a black man doing said content like this, right? And I do various other entertainment contents. And right now I got roughly as high as 18 watching right now. And I respect all that's watching, and make sure you guys hit the like button as you come through. Likes are free. It helps with the algorithm if you come in, hit the like button. But I gotta be honest with y'all, gentlemen. When they do the content the way they do it, it's sending a message to us that there's this thing hate for is justified, and if they hate enough, there's gonna be some non-black man, Mr. Charlie, Zaddy, whoever, that's gonna come swoop them up and say, "Yes, thank you, you did your job. Now I'm gonna give you your just reward, my sister. I'm gonna give you the ring. I'm gonna lavish you with money, with so-called expensive things. I'm going to give you the so-called Mrs. Cartwright treatment because you have destroyed your men to the point where I must give you your reward. And it's going to be much more bigger than a slab of piece of bacon or fat. That's what it give most black folks in slavery, But anyway, let's keep going. Fair use.
If you got love for the white man, baby girl, you better get accustomed and acquainted with the. She had also went on to say, white women have always been complicit in the crimes white men have inflicted on society. Right? Now, you have to understand why I said earlier, you have to watch the black liberal female. Because just a couple months ago, she said this. Some of these new white men, child, swirl on, my sisters. Swirl on.
Kevin, where are you at, man? Where's Kevin at, man? This is just embarrassing now. I mean, I don't have no respect for these chicks.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I have no respect for this. See, this is what we call double talk. You talking black, but you dream and you're also engaged in sleeping white. It does not work like that. Absolutely not. And it can't work like that. Swirl, what? Well, you were talking about this pro-black just a minute ago on your Twitter, and now you're going back saying, now swirl on. Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, you're swirling anyway. And you're trying to keep it behind closed doors, but you expose yourself throughout the digital space. We see it. And this is why a lot of black men don't take you seriously. Let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Oh my God! I thought we were sending our prayers and condolences for the unfortunate lady who got shot in the face by the white policeman. Now she's telling her sisters a couple months ago, some of these new white men, child, swirl on, my sisters, swirl on, right? So I don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality. I don't understand the mentality, man. I don't understand the mentality, right? On 1 minute, we sending our prayers and condolences to victims of police brutality. The next minute, we encouraging our sisters to go deal with the same demographic committing police brutality. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I do not understand it, man.
No, I understand it. This is a worse form of what they call bed broken. I call this itch broken. Itch broken. Yes. That's what we should call it. Itch broken. Yes, that's what we should call it. Yes, I give a new term. This is broken. This is just broken. This is what they call bed broken. Bed winch broken in a way, in the highest form. Many labels we can call it, but it's still broken mentality, broken ways, broken mentality, and it proceeds into real reality. Phrase.
At least, okay, this is the difference. At least the black conservative female, like Candace Owens, at least they're gonna be consistent in their ideology, right? I remember.
Yeah, and Candace Owens right there, yeah, she up here smiling like it's no tomorrow. I heard rumors she got a deal with was it NBC or whatever they call it? I heard she got a deal where they pay her like almost $1 million to host a podcast on their network. I'm not sure if this is true or not. But if it's true, I mean, kudos to her. I mean, where else she gonna find work? Because let me tell you something. And Candace Owens knows best because she married to a white dude that's not in the Jewish faith. You talk bad about these people and about Israel, you a black woman especially, you're setting us up for disaster and cancellation completely. So if anybody's paying you or giving you money to be on TV again, you better consider that as a blessing than a curse. Because how these people run certain things, and you did that, they will automatically cancel you in all areas of media, personally. And they have. Because what happened when she did that? Did y'all notice? Well, the first thing that after she got canceled by Mr. Charlie, she went and gone, like most black women do, they go back to reach back, go find some black spaces, black men especially, to help, galvanize her, to comfort her, to caress her head, and say, oh, bad white man, he threw me away. Come, black man, save me. And you see these no good simps. Yes, I said it. You simps offering your hand in forgiveness for this woman. Disgusting. Fair use. And guys, as I'm watching, we could get more likes. Let's see if we get more like 6 or 7 more likes if we can. Fair use.
I saw Candace Owens talking about the situation, and Candace Owens, as always, took the side of the police, right? Candace Owens defended the police. She defended the white man who shot this lady in the face, right? But the black liberal female, she gonna put on a facade like she got so much animosity and hatred towards the white man, but she loved the white man just as much as the black conservative Republican female. Right? They got the same love for the white man, but the black liberal female, she gonna masquerade and mask it like she a revolutionary. I'm riding for my people. But y'all, man, both y'all really the same, to be honest, right? Both y'all really the same, right? The black conservative, she's just more honest in her tap dancing. She's more honest when she's shucking and jiving. But the black liberal female, she operates in she has the same software. She has the same hardware. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. The same lady who was sending her condolences to the unfortunate victim of police brutality a couple weeks ago. Take a look up on the screen. Right, they dug into her old tweets and she was talking about, I ain't even gonna repeat it. Y'all not gonna have a soundbite of me saying that bullshit. Just take a look up on the screen, man. Right.
Oh, let me see what she wrote. Read this garbage. Let me make this bigger. I gotta see this. Baby, these white men have been fine as hell lately. See, this is the double talk. This is why black women are not taking seriously. Wait, where Kevin at, man? Hold on, I got some bad.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up. It's the worst form of a bedwetching known to what I'm seeing lately. Like literally, personally, Listen. I'm definitely gonna do this video in next stream, and I'm gonna play. Y'all see this? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and make sure your notifications on high, because I had to play this. I'm gonna have to play this for y'all, man, because it's a come to me. I'm at the point now, most black women should not be taken seriously. Like literally, can't be taken seriously. You don't, when you ask about what you deserve, no, you get what you was right, what we give you is deserving. Personally. This so-called softness and then trying to make black men jump over hoops and struggle like hell while you take the guards off of non-black men and hoping and dreaming of a so-called white savior to swoop you up from so-called oppression that you indulge in, love, and comfortable in. That's not happening. That's not happening at all. Oh no, nope. Absolutely not. And now let's keep going. Hold on. All right, let's keep going. Farious.
Now, she also had some old tweets saying this: "Dear black men who date white women, we don't care. Sincerely." And then she got the angry face, right? Then she got the mad face. I don't understand it. You love the white man, but why you got so much animosity towards his mama?
Because they're sick. That's why. Listen, black women should already understand this. You're not gonna be Miss Ann. Crimson Cure has been saying this deliberate, always, every time. Kendra D has said this. Crimson Cure. that you work and you fight hard to be Miss N. You will die to be Miss N. Hell, you will pay non-black men to be and be in the right position to become Miss N. Do you hear what I said? You pay non-black men zaddy money. You paid to be in a relationship with him. That's some sick shit. Now they talk about struggle love. That's the most form of struggle. Where you to sit there, you not only you begging, but you paying just being present of a certain man. That is sick as hell. I digress. Fair use, fair use.
Love the white man, but you hate his mama, you hate his sister, you hate his grandmama, you hate all the women in his family. I don't understand it. Now, recently in the past couple of days, there was a story that came out. Kevin Durant, the ball player Kevin Durant, he was seen, I guess he's at the Olympics right now, and he was seen hanging out with a diverse crowd of women in France. I think the Olympic Games are in France, right? So as you can see, a bunch of, obviously non-African women. So the same lady who was just encouraging black women to expand their options, she responded to that story. She said this. She posted a picture of a book that's entitled "Stay Away from the Sneaky Snow Bunnies." Now, just earlier in the year, she was geeking over JJ Redick. Take a look up on the screen. She's talking about JJ Redick so fine, but she upset that Kevin Durant chilling in France with the snow bunnies. I don't understand the mentality, bro.
Oh, I understand it well. And you know who else understands it well? Kevin Samuels.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That's who understands it. I remember when Kevin did a stream about the swirling aspects, right? And even to the stream he talked about back in 2022, I believe, where it said that black men gonna have to start, expanding and opening the playing field. A lot of these women, black women, were very heated on it. And I could tell why, because there was certain mentality that said, I must be picking, I must be chosen by all means, by any means necessary. If I cannot have what I want, you will not get what you want as well, black man. Matter of fact, I'm not giving you what you want anyway. I'm just telling you that just to gaslight you, to know saying, unless I'm comforted by these group of men, you're gonna have hell on earth with me and your decisions. Even to the point where if I do get what I want, I'm still gonna give hell and make it hell on earth for you as a Western American black man. You're gonna make my life a living hell regardless, because it makes you feel more comfortable. It makes you feel more superior to know that you will have that somewhat power over black men, but you don't. A lot of black men are looking at the playing field as this, and they're gonna move accordingly. That's all I gotta say. Fair use.
I don't understand the mindset. Somebody gotta enlighten me on the mindset, bro. Because to me, it sounds like y'all need some medication. It seems like some schizophrenia is taking hold on the mentality. Because I don't understand how on 1 minute you geeking when it comes to JJ Redick, but now all of a sudden when Kevin Durant going to France, hanging out with the white women in France, all of a sudden you talking about stay away from the sneaky snow bunnies. Yo, bro, y'all need some medication, man. Hit my line. Get in my email if you need an address to the pharmacy. I got you. We're gonna fill that prescription for you, baby girl. We got you. Make sure your insurance information up to date. We got you. Let's continue. Now, just last week, she was saying this. Wake this up. Anti-blackness is global. Ask any African child about the impacts of colonialism. We should not be fighting ourselves. Oh my God. Baby girl. On 1 minute, you can't be geeking for the white man, and then in the next minute, you talking about we need to unify to combat the after effects of colonialism. Like, baby girl, stop. I can't stand that. Man. On Monday, they talking about we at war with the white man. Then on Tuesday, they talk, the white man's so fine. Like, baby girl.
Listen. And let me make myself bigger. Anti-blackness is global. As any African kid about the impact of colonialism, we should not be fighting ours. Listen, if the white man accept black women en masse tomorrow, they will say the hell with blackness, black men, Black Power, all this garbage, they will jump on the heels and footnotes of these people with a heartbeat, with a snap of a finger. Like literally, that's how quickly they'll move. So they can mix with all this little gaslight language, all this dumb stuff. See, one thing, and I never was really, I took pro-black seriously. Now that as I'm an older man, I look at it as a fad, like most things black people fall under. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's just a fad. It does not amount to any shit. And we all know what fads do. They come and go. So her preaching and concern about what goes wrong anti-blackness, man, cry me a mother effing river with that garbage. If Miss Charlotte came in front of your face and said, I'm gonna put a ring on it and give you whatever you want and kiss your all inners, you'll be down in a heartbeat, like a snap of the Thanos fist, or the snap of the Thanos fingers, just like that. Let's keep going. This is weird. These women are weird, man.
Please, man. Jesus Christ, man. Let's continue. They dug into her old tweets. She talking about back in 2019, I'm sitting next to this fine Frenchman in first class. The whites are evolving. Oh my God. The same exact one who just last week talking about we got to stand together. We got to unify because of colonialism and anti-blackness is worldwide. Listen, who you think we got to fight against? Who you think the white Frenchman is one of the most ardent white supremacists walking the planet? But meanwhile, you seen a white Frenchman and you geeking. You seen a white Frenchman and you got excited. But you talking about anti-blackness is worldwide. But guess what? How we going to fight against the white Frenchman when you got love for the white Frenchman? Man, listen, get your mind right, man. Get a prescription for some medication, man. Anyways, let's continue. This person said,
I'm sitting next to a fine white French model is first class. See, this is the weirdness, you know. I don't take them seriously like this. You mentioned not take them seriously as well. And this is what I like about the internet. Internet shows enough things about where our mind really is at, personally. These are just Twitters. These are actually X feeds. Now, imagine you aren't her actual social media. IG, Facebook, TikTok. Oh, did I forgot to tell y'all? TikTok is the worst. It's notorious for a lot of those weirdo ladies out there, especially the ones that swirl. So, all right, let's keep going. Very serious.
Said, fun fact. White men come from white women. One cannot exist without the other. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It's a package deal, man. It's a package deal. It's a package deal, man. That's why I stay with my women, man. I had a conversation with a young lady last night, and I told her the same thing, man. I told her the same thing. The biggest reason why I can't really mix and mingle with these women of other cultures is because if you deal with the women of that culture, you got to deal with the men of that culture also. Right. So if you deal with the women, you got to deal with her father, her brother, things like that. And I'm not really trying to sit at the Thanksgiving dinner table with those men. I'm not trying to talk politics with those men. I'm pretty sure that we would probably have opposing views as it relates to politics, geopolitics, history, culture, worldview. We would not agree. We would not be in alignment. So I'm not even going to waste my time trying to ingratiate myself to their culture. I'm not a fan of their culture. I probably most likely don't even respect their culture because they probably got anti-black elements ingratiated and integrated into it. So, you know, I don't even waste my time with that, bro. I don't waste my time with that. I couldn't really see myself doing anything serious with the woman outside of my race, man. Like, it's just me personally. Like, it's a package deal. Like I said, you can't have one without the other, right? That's what some of them don't understand, right? You can't love the white man but hate the white woman. And you can't run back to the intelligent black man because we're not going to accept you. So you got to stay.
And it's more than of a black man's intelligent eye. Once a black man knows himself and really respect himself and know what the ladies are, what they truly are, the nature really is, most black men, be honest with you, are not going to mess with black women like that unless it's something to get a release. But other than that, they're not going to be rocking with black women like this. I mean, really, I'm sorry for those that mess with these women. Matter of fact, I find it ironic that the few black women that are reach back or come back to committee, Like really, they came back, right? Look at the black men that they get. They get the ones that have no self-esteem. Hell, some don't even know got no options. Let's keep real. And them don't have no pride and self to know that this woman actually, for her past, has been messing around with not only black men, but also non-black men, even to the point that she's been run through heavily. And then she comes back, changed up the persona, talk about this pro-black nonsense, and then also you take her back in. I heard some dumb simp talk about, someone should take some of these women back. I have to know. Absolutely not. Ain't no man gonna really. If they're in their right state of mind, then I could do that. Oh, guys, we'll probably need a few more donations, or what do you call it? Support to the channel to meet the goal. With your help, I would appreciate it. Let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Over there. You feel me? You got to stay over there. Let's continue.
Oh, and one other thing. If y'all guys do have any questions, put the questions. Super chat will be better. But we'll see. Fair use, fair use.
This lady said, I actually did a paper on this and why it's different, because within the realm of sexuality, status in society, and individuality, the relationships hold different weights and there's reasons why. This lady responded and said, I can explain it. Historically, white people treated black people terribly, so it's refreshing to see the opposite with a black woman and a white man. It's aggravating to see a black man catering to the same women who laughed at them being hung from trees.
Wait, hold on. I got some for you, bitch.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Person responded and said, but
guys, that remark she put was very stupid. That was very stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why that was so stupid. Wasn't a white man hanging black people in trees last time I checked? Am I losing my mind here reading that last tweet that stupid chick wrote? Have y'all forgot who hung black man, black woman? Was it the white woman or was it the white man? I digress. Fair use, fair use. And let me tell you something. This is why we shouldn't have too many conversations with a lot of ladies with this, because when you come to that point when you post a stupid tweet like that, I could tell right there common sense is not there in your head. You're not rational thinking. You're stupid. You sound retarded. Fair use, fair use.
But it's refreshing to be with the same man that we're doing the hand. You sound fucking. This person said, this genuinely might be the most retarded sentiment I've come across on here. If white women were laughing, then who do you think was doing the actual hanging?
I digress. Fair use, fair use.
Brothers, this is why you stay away from these women with these schizophrenic ideologies and mentalities, man. The way they will twist and contort themselves to justify their admiration for the white man. Like, bro, you gotta stay away. That's why I say you gotta stay away. For your own safety, man. For your own good. For your own, peace of mind. You gotta stay away from women that be playing in the snow, bro. You have to stay away, bro. I'm telling you. This your brother speaking to you, man. This your brother speaking to you. Let's continue. Now, they dug into the archives. They went into her old tweets, right? Back in 2021, a few years ago, she said this. When you see me pop out with a white man and our white baby, mind your business. Respect. Yo, do you remember, if you watch my video on that lady Ulurinati, right? I forget her real name, but with the YouTube channel Ulurinati, she was saying the same exact thing back in the day before she ran back to the black man. She was saying, when you see me with the white man, mind your business. When you see me, nigga, mind your business, right?
Mind
Fast
your
forward
business.
to today. Oh, I love the black man. The black man is the most progressive man. The black man is the most honorable man. The black man is the greatest man.
And this is the reason why. And let me tell you, I'm going to say this. And y'all guys, we got to be men here. We're not like these ladies, these two weirdo chicks. We got to come to grips to reality. And don't say there's certain things that this really is our fucking fault. Like, literally, this is our fault. By allowing these weirdo chicks to go bounce around with their mouth in their fronts, whatever you want to call it, right? And after they have explored the options, right? Which they've been doing anyway, but that's another story. They will come back to you like as nothing happened. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? A woman's past is very important. Don't let nobody tell you this. It is very important. Because it will outline where the future you and her will line. If you decide to proceed with a woman that has a past that's been sworn up for years. Mark my word. The past is very telling. That's all I'm going to say. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Bro, oh my Lord. My God. Let's continue. This person said, this is the prime example why you should not date women with white bodies. I agree, man. I agree. Let's continue. Now, take a look up on the screen. This lady right here, you could say that she is basically the same archetype as the Illuminati woman, right? The same exact archetype, same exact storyline. As you can see, last month she posted this: black men, you are truly the best. No explanation is needed. Real recognize real, right? Then a month before that, she said, black men, remember you are loved. You are strong. You are worthy of great things. Go shine bright today. She went on to say, black men, you are loved, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with her, showing love to the black man, paying tribute to the black man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that, baby girl. But, some oftentimes, these were the same women just back in the day. They was telling us mind our business. They was telling us, nigga, when you see me with the European nigga, mind your business, right? Yeah. This is that archetype right here. Let's take a look at it. Just last year, 2023, she said, only when I dated a white man did I begin to understand why they are such egotistical, vile, and entitled people. I tried because not all men, but I'm glad I learned because I would never recommend it to anyone. I learned my lesson. Thousands of dollars of therapy later. God. Now, big up to the women that genuinely got love for the black man, and it's authentic and it's organic, and they didn't,
Nah, they don't love black men. It's a front. It's persona. They never really love it. Only time they would deal with you is what they could get out of you personally. I'm not sure why black men still fall under this trap about this love thing. I mean, you better off being respected now than being loved, because love comes and goes personally. But respect goes a long way. And most women, they could say that, but really the actions speak and says other things. So keep that in mind. Fairies.
They didn't have to go dive in the water and get in bed with the white man first and get, all these emotional scars and emotional bruises on their body first before they wanted to run back and pay tribute and show honor and love to the black man. Yeah, I got love for those women. Those are women I got love for. I don't appreciate the women, you don't went to war. You got battle scars from war dealing with the white man. Now you want to come back and bring it back to the black man. Baby girl, that shit is so fake. I swear to God, that shit fake. Swear to God, right? She went on to say, right, back in 2021, she said, I can't believe I wasted my time on a Monsters from Space Jam looking white man with an infant hairline with very subpar with a very subpar performance in the bedroom for 2 years, all because he was tall. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you for my new blessings.
God damn.
Now, of course, now she's dealing with a black man. She done ran back to the black man now. Black man, you are loved. Black man, you are strong. Black man, you are amazing. You know, same thing with that Illuminati chick, right? Same exact nonsense. You feel me? Right? Take a look up on the screen. She said, what did I do to deserve such a beautiful, intelligent, caring, supportive, sexy black man? I love it here. I love you. Oh my goodness. Now, why couldn't you love the
Man, listen. Those fake outrage, outcries, and all this nonsense. The reason why you can come back to black men, because black men has not put their foot down and said we're not taking back bedwinchers, divestors, swirlers. That's why she'll put those affirmations, those messages up there to make you feel nice and warm in heart, to know a black woman might care and love you. No, the hell they don't. Absolutely not. It's fake. Reading this tweet, I could tell it's fake. But it goes to show we as black men, we do drop the ball because we take them back. And because this, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be offensive. This is the reason why they'll demonize you for you exploring your options and doing other things outside the so-called black woman. Because by doing so, it ensures them that they could go play around the snow and be used as a toy for other men. And once the toy breaks, who they come back to get fixed or pick a piece and fix him back? The black man. Yes. That's why it's not the same for a black man that swirls out and he goes back to black women. It's not the same. Because as black men, we look at it as just pussy. That's it. Nothing more than us. All right, let's keep going. Fair use.
black man from the jump, baby girl? Why couldn't you love the black man from the beginning? You know what I mean? God damn, man. My man done got with the reformed divestor. Tragic, man. Condolences to the good brother, man. Let's get to
the reach back is real, gentlemen. Fair use.
City. She also said, you couldn't pay me to date another white man. It would need to be Jeff Bezos type of money. So the door is still open.
Of course the door is still open. See what I told you, Jets. Man, listen, where's Kevin at, man? Let's listen. Yo, I don't mess around with this content.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I don't mess around, man. Ooh,
It's still open.
Wait. Matter of fact, listen. Y'all gonna support the channel. I don't care what y'all do. Yo, run this commercial, man.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Support the channel, either super chat or the cash app. The cash is rolling down on the screen. I think it's called $Chaos8 Ring. Support the content for the Chaos Rain Show. All donations always goes proceedings here to Chaos Rain Show. She still has the doors open for white men. That speaks more than it should seem. That speaks for herself. But it goes to show you that she's always going to be dabbling in the snow because she's going to present herself to hopefully get that type of man that will give her what we like to call softness, the soft life, to be so-called a girl, wherever the hell that means. So for those dudes that's mess with these so-called reach back divestors, you've been warned. You've just been warned. Mark my word. Fair use. Let's keep going.
But as long as he got some money, god damn, man, golly, bro. Let's continue. This lady said, black men being so easily impressed by white women should be studied. She also went on to say, I promise it's never that bad to where I'd even want to date a black man that wants to date a white woman to the point that he's on an app searching for them. My soulmate does not like swine. Now, she reacted to a video of some white dude in the kitchen making some food. And she talk about if I didn't care about my ancestors rolling in the grave, I'd give him a mulatto. She talking about the black man easily impressed me while the white man was on TikTok making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And she talking about she ready to give him a mulatto baby like in 1776. Man.
My God. Say ain't so.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
God damn.
Bro. I tell you, the white skin removes every imperfections and sins. That's all it takes for you to bust it wide open for a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Let that sink in. Fair use.
You know, anyway, moving on. This lady said, I can never understand why this type of black man can never just enjoy his white women instead of broadcasting it. Now, they dug into the archives on her too. And back in 2016, she said, I've always liked the whites. I just never got a chance to date one until recently. Back in 2017, she said, what's wrong with dating white men? Back in 2018, she said, everybody knows I like the whites. Back in 2020, she said, both of my brothers have children with white women. I love my nieces and nephews, but I still wish they would have had children with black women. What? Oh my God.
Now you notice. This is sad. This is weird. This is very weird. Now I think about all this. This is some weirdo stuff now. Not reminisce on this. The double standard is real. So you're saying your brother should have kids by black women only, right? Okay. While you go out there and have the mixed kids and then present them as black. Didn't they forget in history for the last couple hundred years? Most of these so-called mulatto children that's come from union from white men, black women, have become even more enemies to black people than I can name off the back of my head. And then you complain about the oppression. I'm convinced black women don't really care or are concerned about the oppression of black people in America, much as themselves. The only time cry wolf is when their zaddy sends them to the bottom room. Deliberately. That's the only complaint. But besides that, if he's not loving and caring them, they would not. If he was loving and caring them, they would have no arguments. But you know, but that's black women for y'all. Fairies.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the mentality, right? Take a look up on the screen. They believe one is perfect and they believe the other one is evil. They're engaging in the same behavior. They're engaging in the same lifestyle. But for whatever reason, one is acceptable, one is honorable, one is unacceptable, one is dishonorable. I don't understand it. And on top of that, the black man they want to get with is a black man who only loves black women. The black man who loves his community, the intelligent 5-star black man, that's the one they want to get with. So the 5-star black man has to subject himself to a black woman who loves other races of men. I don't understand it. That shit is so backwards to me, right? That shit is
Not me. Oh no, I'm not sure. Speak for yourself. Not me. I don't know if any other black men want to do that. No, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You go over there, you stay over there. I don't think I should. I wouldn't entertain it. I don't think you black men should entertain it either. You damn sure should not entertain it, in my opinion. The last thing you want to be entertained is a woman that will do reach backs, go back, she'll mess around with other groups of men, hoping that she'll get married. If not, she'll go back to you and come back to you with a stink face, with the resting itch face. Not me. Absolutely not. You stay over there. Stay right over there where you belong. I'm the same. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, guys. Okay.
That's why I tell y'all boys, y'all gotta vet, man, because some of these women are predatory, bro. They predatory. They gonna come back to you. I love the black man. They gonna tell you what you want to hear. Meanwhile, they got battle scars from dealing with outside races. That shit crazy. Let's continue. This lady said, the non-black women that black men can get just are happy to be chosen after being rejects of the men of their own race. They're just happy to be there. They also dug into the archives on her too, and she said, I married and divorced a white man, and I just take my L with that aspect of pro-blackness. It's true. I mean, you married to someone white, you got a white beneficiary. That's kind of anti-black in and of itself. Swirlers cannot have it all. Now, all right, like I said, she's still kind of backwards for criticizing black men for running out.
No, she's not backwards. She's in the right statement to criticize black men because she wants her cake and eat it too. You're not supposed to eat no cake. You're supposed to take the dirt. You're supposed to take the leftovers. Hell, man, if you're not supposed to take leftovers, you're supposed to take them as the leftovers after other groups of men had their fun with them. That's the mission. That is the future they seek towards you, gentlemen. And normally I would sit there and say this is a troll Twitter post, but from seeing all the other Twitters, I will have to agree that these women are dead serious. And yeah, if you marry and you have kids, why you can't just get married to a non-black man? Oh, I see what's going on. I digress. Fair use.
The white woman when she got a whole damn, white ex-husband. I don't understand that. But, you done started a whole lineage with the white folks. But, meanwhile, you got beef with, white women and the black men who date them. I don't understand it. Right. So, like I said, man, this is a mentality. Like I said, brother, if you want to understand a woman you're dealing with, if she's a divestor, swirler, or she has sympathies towards those communities, just engage her mind on this topic, right? See where she stands, right? The majority of them are probably going to have some vitriolic reaction to black men dealing with white women, but see if she has that same vitriolic reaction to black women dealing with white men. See if she has the same level of disgust. If you see that there's somewhat of a difference there or discrepancy there where she sees one as unacceptable and it makes her sick to her stomach and she reacts, very hostile towards one, but she reacts very, accepting and loving and respectful towards another, you're probably dealing with some, it's probably some funny business going on there, brother. I'm not saying she's guilty of anything, but I'm saying that she's liable to, contradict her own principles and teachings and doctrines. That's all I'll say about that. Let's continue. This lady said, if a black man tells me he's dated or had intercourse with any woman outside of black women, then I'm automatically turned off. Now, like I said, brothers, I don't feel triggered when I hear these things.
Now, let's keep it real. Because she posts that nonsense. If a black man tells me he dates or had intercourse with any woman outside the black woman, then I'm on a turn up. Do y'all know what this is called? Is there a name for it? And let me hear more what his take on it. Because to me, I find that to be odd. But let's keep going.
I'm not guilty of this behavior. So if they have these standards, I have the same exact standards too. So, I can't be a hypocrite and get upset at them when I hold the same exact requirements for myself. Right. And you'd be surprised that a lot of women are actually surprised by those of us who have this mentality. I had a lady straight up tell me that before she started watching my video, she did not even know that black men even held these type of beliefs. Right. It was like a revelation to her when she watched my video. She's like, wow, black men really feel this way. We didn't even know.
That, see, right there, that's that. See, that's triggering right there. That tells me, listen, the standards of black men gotta be up. These low standards we have within women generally has to improve. That tells me that they can come in front of you, do whatever you want in front of you, and you're not gonna hold a standard yourself where you said, nope, I will not accept it. I'm not gonna deal with it. That is problematic. That's very problematic. She should not be surprised that she finds black men are faking or operate like this. It should be like second nature, personally. This should not be something that a black woman should be surprised at. If she's surprised, that tells me enough black men not doing it. They're not have legit standards, realistic standards, and uphold them to the women they deal with. That gotta improve. That has to change. That has to improve by any means. Very serious.
Right, so a lot of them don't even know, right? A lot of them, because we're not gonna come out and say it, because if we decide to cut a chick off, we're not gonna like give her an announcement and give her the reason why. We just keep it moving and we just let her figure out on her own. So a lot of them didn't even know that black men hold these type of beliefs.
Well, I'm more of the giver and believe that you need to, if anytime you about to end the relationship, you gotta explain why, so she can learn. So the next man she deal with, she gonna know what flaws she has improved. Because I'm a proponent that people don't learn by you disappearing and they figure it out. People are dumb. Let me say this personally. People are dumb. If you just move on or cut off for whatever reason and don't give explanation or just give a reason why, no one learns from what they did wrong. They carry on, move on to the next situationship, and do the same thing without any rationale why the first one didn't go well. I'm not going by that. I think more black men need to be more transparent and open-minded, and even go as far as open their mouths to telling that why you end this relationship, so she be better if she chooses to be better for the next man. Personally, let's keep going. Various space.
So, but anyways, this lady responded to her and she said this: "Me too, nigga, you tainted." Right? So she says that if you are a black man who deals with a white woman, then you are tainted. Right? Now, the problem with her holding this belief is that a few years ago, she was on social media saying, sis, broaden your choices, right? Expand your options, not only to white men, but to other races of men in general, right? And she went on to say back in 2020, right? When a white man loves you, he loves you with all his soul and his spirit. She said, the only negative thing is that if he loses his job, he'll kill you and the whole family. Now, listen, she says that if the black man deals with a white woman, then he is tainted, right? But she's willing to encourage other women to go deal with the white man, even though the white man be dealing with white women too.
Matter of fact, I got somebody that will explain this better. Go ahead.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Man be dating white women. That's not a deal breaker. The white man be dealing with white women. That's not a deal breaker for them. They still gonna say, hey, expand your options, girl, expand your options. But a black man dealing with a white woman is unacceptable, even though they dealing with the white woman's brother. And that's acceptable. That's honorable. But they hate the white woman's mother. I don't understand. You hate it.
Because you deal with the logic when dealing with these ladies. When I hear this word tainted, right? If we gotta go there, right? You mean tainted because you're not Miss Cartwright? Let's have this conversation. When you talk about tainted, you talking about because you're a black woman and you don't say you don't compete for a man. Last time I checked, but you're going over the hills and trying to go across oceans, seas, etc., for just any white man. Right. Don't be fooled, gentlemen. These words these chicks are saying are like hogwash. They're babble. It's babble in the worst way, personally. It's going in one ear and it's definitely going out the other ear. Trust me, it's going out the other ear. Trust me on that. No one's more tainted than you ladies. Because you give your box to any willing man, personally, including non-black men. And trust me, you take on all the essence. Hell, you ladies go and take it raw in any form now. With a lot of non-black men. How we know? Because you had the extra 1.7 million babies. Even to the point that the babies you have now, even the Mr. Charlie don't even waste time claiming. If he knocks you up, he'll move on with the next woman, which mostly the woman of his choice, which is one of his own women, and just doesn't want nothing to do with you, or it's a point that he'll even forget that he ever dealt with you. That's how deep this joke goes. All right, let's keep going. Farious. Come on, finish up.
You hate his mama, but you love him, even though he be dealing with white women too. Listen, man, I don't know. I'm gonna need one of the women to come into the comment section and break it down. Give me the science, man. Break down the science for your boy Neferkari Desali, man, because I'm an intelligent brother, but this is a mathematical equation. Y'all got me stumped. Y'all got me stuck on this one. Let's continue. This lady said, yeah, to be honest, I'm not attracted to black men who typically date white women. Not that there's anything wrong with it necessarily, but it makes me question what the hell you doing over here in my face. This ain't your lane, and you most likely got some shit about you that I wouldn't like. Now, I don't have nothing with her feeling that way because I feel a similar way in reverse. But they dug into the archives, but she went on to say this. One thing about a white man, he's gonna make sure they find the finest black women they could find, and statistics show that the relationships stick too. So in one breath, she said, I'm not attracted to the black men that deal with white women, but then she sung the praises of interracial relationships with white men by saying that those relationships seem to have the most endurance. Now, keep in mind, the vast majority of white men walking the planet, I believe they marry white women at like a 90% clip, but that's besides the point. My thing is this, like I told you before, when it comes to black men and white women, they become, sister soldier, fight the power, black fist up in the air, mother Nubia, queen mama Africa, right? But when it comes to the reverse, now all of a sudden, oh man, this the best relationship around. Oh, this the best. Oh, when you with the white man, it's the best. Yo, bro, ain't no real black man got time for this goofy schizophrenic mentality. Let's continue.
Before we continue, listen. We all know why it lasts longer. And it's simple. Because the white man's ice is colder. He is what they consider the prize. You think they're going to sit there and divorce a prize, a trophy? Absolutely not. If it's your black butt, oh yeah, they're going to throw you away, divorce you in a second. Hell, you lucky if you get 10 years out of a relationship between black man and black woman today. I'm just saying. And I'm writing in the chat room if y'all guys want some. All right, let me keep playing.
Example. Now, I've exposed this chick on previous videos, but it's a prime example. It's a perfect example, right? She said, I only like black men that only like black women, right? So she wants a black man like myself, right? A black man who only has eyes and admiration for the black woman, right? Who understands the cultural and historical value of the black woman, right? That's the type of black man that she wants to be with. That's the type of black man that she prefers and admires, right? But take a look up on the screen. Back in 2022, she said this. She has 5 white bodies on her list, but she judges black men who have sex with white women, right? So she done slept with 5 Europeans in her lifetime so far, right? But she judges black men who do the same. And on top of that, she said she only wants to be with a black man that only likes black women. My fucking God, man. Get out of
it. It's sick. This is sick mentality, man. This is why a lot of them don't be taken seriously in a lot of aspects of life. Hell, even relationships, I got to question if even relationships should be taken seriously, personally. I mean, I'm just saying, man. But anyhow, let's keep going. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. So don't worry.
My face, man. Let's continue. Now, this lady, yesterday, right? Yesterday, the 14th of August, she said, I get so turned off when I find out a man likes white girls, right? Now, this got damn near 4 million views, right? Over 30,000 likes, right? Now, she got exposed just like the rest of them. So she ended up deleting the post altogether and deleted like a bunch of her posts altogether. Like she wiped her page clean. She wiped.
And listen. You know why? Because, and let me tell you something. You ladies telling yourself every day when you discomfort, this painful hate, what black man does with his, phallus. Right there, I could tell right back, you're a swirler. That's an easy indication that you're a swirler. When you're sitting there posting these links on social media, how you hate it, behind closed doors, you're sleeping with the same persons that you complain about. I mean, you can't have both ways. You cannot have it both ways. I'm telling you right now, it don't work like that. Fair use.
Wiped her page clean. As you can see at the bottom, it says this post has been deleted. Anyways, take a look up on the screen. Just last month, actually, right? Just last month. I don't know who this guy is. Probably some Hollywood actor. She said, this is one of the whites that I would risk it all for. Right? I don't know who this is. For those of y'all that watch movies, y'all watch TV, y'all know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't really watch TV. I don't really watch movies. But she said just last month, she said she would risk it all for this European actor, for this white actor. Meanwhile, she said she gets so turned off when she finds out that a man likes whites just like her. My Lord, I really want some of my female subscribers to get into the comment section, because I'm sure I can swear on every ancestor I got that some of y'all got women in your friend group that have this exact same mentality. In fact, I would dare say that some of y'all yourselves have this mentality also. So due to the fact that y'all have a first person experience, y'all have direct to the source access. Enlighten me, right? Enlighten your boy Neferkari Dessalines on the mentality, right? How come
they're not gonna enlighten nobody? Because they behind closed doors, they dream of a white zaddy that will scoop them up and treat them like the white woman, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Nope. Ain't absolutely not. It's not happening, and it shouldn't happen for good reason. Because why? He got access to you for a few hundred years, and he still get access to you. Continue on the next 100 years for free, because you are so willing and so thirsty for white validation, especially white male validation. You're going to do what's necessary to get close to your zaddy. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
When y'all see a black man with a white woman, y'all turn into Winnie Mandela, you turn into Betty Shabazz, you turn into Fannie Lou Hamer, you turn into Harriet Tubman, you turn into Sojourner Truth, you turn into Ida B. Wells, you turn into Rosa Parks, you turn into Ella Baker, right? But when it comes to the opposite, then you turn into Candace Owens, you turn into Condoleezza Rice. I don't understand it. You got to put me on game. Help me understand it. Anyways, let's continue. This lady said, the only white supremacists I see are black men who feel like they've won in life by being with mediocre white women. And it's so many of you out there. Now, just last summer, she said this. She hate that she's too old for... I hate that I'm too old for Leonardo DiCaprio. She said that's a European she would willingly jump at, right? She said, my God. These people are crazy. These people are crazy, bro. I'm telling you, brothers, this right here, I'm giving y'all the game. This is a telltale sign.
Yeah, and Leonardo DiCaprio is about to be 50 next year, too. For those that don't know. And Leonardo DiCaprio only deals with women that's 18 and 25. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in, guys. He deals with women that's 18 for 25. And he's not going to go any older. Ain't that something? That's why she got so mad, said, I'm too old for Leon. Why are you concerned if you're too old for him? Why is that a big issue? what sense you gonna get being around Leonardo DiCaprio besides a nice fun day and hay in the sack? Isn't that much more worth than anything else? I'm just saying. Hey, let's keep going. Fairies.
You are examining the mindset of a woman. If you see she has a contradictory mentality in regards to this topic, pack up your luggage and run, bro. Pack up your bags and run. Don't even waste no time trying to rationalize it, trying to negotiate with it. You already know what you're dealing with. All you got to do is just say to yourself, I know what you are, and just cut her off, bro. Now let's continue. This same lady, she went on to say, she responded to somebody who asked the question, what is your plan B if this life doesn't work according to your plan? She responded and she said, back in 2021, marrying a rich white man. My God. But she gonna fix her lips. She gonna turn into, like I said, when it comes to the black man, they turn into Harriet Tubman, right? They turn into Betty Shabazz. They talking about, oh, the black man is a white supremacist with the mediocre white woman. Meanwhile, she's talking about, if Leonardo DiCaprio hits my line, he could get it. What? And then she said, if life doesn't work out, I'm gonna marry a white man. Yo, these people are nuts. Yo, these people are nuts, bro. That's why I told y'all boys, you have to stay away from women who play in the snow, because like I said, that's like medication. A side effect of that is schizophrenia, right? So you want to deal with a woman playing in the snow, but you want to be pro-black at the same time. Schizophrenia, bro. Schizophrenia, mental illness, right? Mental illness.
Crazy.
Let's continue.
Woman, man.
This lady said, if you ever been with a white woman, I am not the one for you, right? And a couple months ago, she said, a hill that I'm willing to die on is that black men who date white women hate themselves, and the self-hate and insecurity are always glaring. Now, just last year, she said this, my colleague won't stop singing the gospel that is white men. Now I have to find out. What?
I mean, I think Kevin will do better than I would. Don't y'all agree?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
How come she didn't give her?
Where's Waldo, ladies? Where's Waldo? I know, isn't it? Jay, everything. Where is Waldo? And you know, it lets me go back in a moment of time when Kevin had a conversation with one particular woman that was always saying that she's married to a white man, and she's trying to throw it into black man's face. When Kevin does his content about black people, especially black women, especially. Matter of fact, when he was doing his content about black women and their options and all this nonsense and what they should do to get a certain caliber man, this alleged black woman, keep calling into Kevin's show and want free advice. Listen to me good. Free advice to how to get not just any man, but a certain white man of a certain caliber where she doesn't have to work and pay bills. Delusional at best. Fair use.
Colleague, how come she didn't give her friend that same speech? How come she didn't tell her friend, said, hey, you have too much, why you got so much self-hate and insecurity? Why you running after the white man? She did not give her friend that same speech, right? When her friend came in and was singing the praises of the white man, she said, I got to find out for myself, right? But when it came to the black man, all of a sudden the black man got self-hate and insecurity and all those and all these other mental deficiencies. But meanwhile, she want to go run after the white man's brother. I don't understand the mentality. I promise I need one of y'all to get into the comment section and break it down. See a boy like a science, man. Let's continue. This lady said, she responded to the tweet where the girl said that she gets so turned off when she finds out that a man likes white girls. And she agreed and she said, that's the biggest ick. So basically what she means by that's the biggest ick, she agrees, like that really turns her off. Like to her, that's disgusting. Like that's deplorable that you would even do such a thing, right? But check it out though. Just a few years ago, she said, I couldn't date a white man long term, but maybe for a few months and years for the fun of it, but that's it. Right? So listen, when it comes to the black man, that's the biggest ick. Ugh, you know, pass me the garbage can so I could barf. Right? But when it comes to her, she could kick it with the white man for years for fun.
Now, if she wants to be used like anything else, that's her decision. But don't complain about the black man's decision when he veers out and finds other women. Since you want to be used and ran through, that's your choice. That's fine. That's beautiful. Go be great, baby. Go. And listen, once you get back and sent to the streets, the black man will not be here waiting for you. And let me tell you something. I think the day has come for a lot of black men to really start turn their backs to women that are playing in many snows, to the point where, you know, she gets screwed up so badly, she wants to come back to you and probably mess you up too, brothers, if you're not careful, you know. So always keep your eyes open and your guards up. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Yo, boy. Y'all some funny people, man. Let's continue. This lady said, "Cause I'm black, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, how do you like me? I can understand if you dated one white woman before, but to have dated several white women, nah. I can promise that man is gonna put you through hell comparing you to every white woman he's been with. Save the stress." Now, check it out. That woman also deleted that tweet. As you can see at the bottom, she said this post has been deleted because they dug into the archives and found out that she's also another schizophrenic patient. Right? And check it out. Check out what she said. "I love me a black man that likes black women." Oh my God, bro. God damn. When you hear this, I don't want to say this is the case every time, but I would say at least a good 8 out of 10 times when you hear a woman say this, she is part of that swirl life. She's part of that divestor life.
She been divestment, man. That's why no black man today in 2024, 2025, or where beyond, don't take black women seriously. Matter of fact, move forward. And if any of y'all guys last long to the stream, with your help, you can follow me on Discord or add me on Facebook or whatever. Send me more links to these weirdo women that want to play in the snow and tell black men that they can't play in the snow too. With your help, of course, you know where to find. The links are going to be in the description of this video. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Fairies.
That when it comes to her, once she sees another woman, she talking about love is love, right? But when it comes to the black man, she becomes a black power revolutionary. She becomes a Sada Shakur, right? She becomes, like I said, after a while, it's just so much pattern recognition. Like I said, I got a whole playlist on this topic, man. So many videos, so many case studies along similar lines. It's like, God damn, man. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. You know, it's like conducting a science experiment. After a while, when you get the same result so many times, you have to understand something is afoot. You know, there's some funny business going on here. Anyways, just a couple years ago, she said this: "I had a white man I was dating asking if my baby daddy was the only black man I ever slept with. I got her from that meal so quickly, got in my car and left, and I never looked back." My God. So like I said, she loves black men that only deal with black women, but she going on dates with the white man. She mixing and mingling with the white man, but the only black man she wants is a black man that is loyal to the black woman. That is insane. That is insane, because as a black man who's part of that demographic, I'm here to tell y'all right now. I'm here to plant the flag right now. I'm here to solidify right now. All of y'all who have this mentality, don't none of us want y'all. The so-called black man that only likes the black woman, who only has eyes for the black woman, don't none of us want to deal with this mentality. Don't none of us want to be with y'all. Stay over there. For real. Listen, stay over there, man. Stay over there, man. We don't want to deal with that. What you think this is, baby girl? What you think this is? I only like black men that love black women, but I'm mixing and mingling with the white man. Man, listen, we don't want y'all, man. I'm here.
That's just, to me, it's weird. It's beyond dangerous. I look at you as, you need to get yourself admitted to some actual help, real psychological help, for real. You need psychological help. There's no way in hell that I'm going to entertain a woman like that, and then after that's just smile on my face while they go around trying to, every opportunity to go mess around and dabble in the snow with other groups of men. That's not gonna really happen. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and I don't think most black men are gonna do that. Yeah, screw that. I think most black women nowadays, I think way how they move and think, they don't think they nothing's wrong with them. Personally, I think them thinking and moving the way they do, some man's gonna accept it. If it's not no non-black man, hell sure some black men, some Sims gonna accept them, and that's okay with them. I'm telling you that's not okay in the short run, long run towards me. I guarantee you that. And let's keep going.
To tell y'all right now, in case y'all didn't know, because a girl told me that before she watched my videos, she did not know that black men held these beliefs. So I'm here to put it into the atmosphere right now. We don't want y'all. In case y'all didn't know, we don't want y'all. We don't want y'all. We only want the 5-star elite black women who have our same exact mentality and our same exact ideology. Let's continue. Now, take a look up on the screen. A couple years ago, back in the day, right? I don't know who this is. What is this? That NFL player that used to play dress up as a black man? He was dating a black woman before he went to go date Taylor.
Yes, that is Taylor, Kayla Nicole. I mean, Kelsey Nicole. I forgot to say. I don't know his guy's name, but it started with a K. That's him. Yep, that's the dude that you hear the story go around that called the black wife effect. No, they're dressing non-black men as Negroes. Let's keep it real. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. They want a black man, but instead they go with the lower version of a zaddy, or really zaddy in general, and they dress them to be like black men or thug black men. It's sick in the highest degree. It's very sick, in my opinion. But anyway, let's keep going.
Swift, I forgot his name. Travis Kelsey or something like that. She said, oh, this a fine European right here. She said, oh, this a fine white man. Listen, this dude doing his best impersonation of the black man, right? Look at this dude. He's doing his best impression of the black man. He's imitating the black man, right? He's performing the black man's identity, right? He's playing pretend as the black man, right? He's fronting as the black man. And she's talking about, oh, this a fine white man. Oh my God, bro. Yo, bro. The same woman who literally said, we got to put it back up on the screen. We got to put it back up on the screen for emphasis. I love me a black man that likes black women. My God. Mm-hmm. But she geeking over Eminem over here. She geeking over Marshall Mathers over here. She geeking over Malibu's Most Wanted over here. Goofy ass. Let's continue. Now, they dug into the archives on her and they found some more. Take a look. She said this back in the day. I've dated whites, but I'll never date a proud racist. The older I get, the more I think I need a black man.
Wow.
My Lord.
Wow. So that tells you she's going to reach back if she has not done already. Gentlemen, that is reach back language right there. And Kevin Samuels says it best.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
My Lord, bro. My Lord, man. Why?
Oh, wait. Before I continue, I know what time it is, man. What I'm doing here? What I'm doing?
My money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
All right, let's keep going, guys. Support the channel. You know what it is. Super chat or the Cash App. $ Chaos 8 Rain. Support the content like always. You know, this is a look at overall view, real actual critique. My good Destiny did a very excellent job on this. I'm just giving you I'm just giving you an honest opinion that they can't reach back. They are reaching back. Let's be honest, Jim. They are reaching back, and they reach back very heavily. With their posts, with their exploring the options, they're doing a lot of reach back after they have sold their coochie oats towards other groups of men. And now your prize, if you're a man that's doing what you have to do, you get a nice used up sister. Yeah. That's what it is. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Why do they always do this, man? Why they gotta come back and bother the black man? The black man minding his business. The black man not bothering nobody. And they want to bring this garbage to our doorstep. I don't understand it. Anyways, man. Anyways, moving on. This lady said, I have no issues with interracial dating. I just prefer my man to be extremely pro-black. Now, on the surface, I don't have anything against what she said, because I prefer my woman to be extremely pro-black. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you got to be equally yoked with the woman that you decide to start a life with, start a family with, and get yourself involved with, right? That's common sense. My thing is that I feel some of them are playing a fraudulent game where they say one thing, but deep inside, they expose themselves to have contradicting beliefs, right? Because take a look up on the screen. They dug into the archives on her, and she said, statistics show that interracial marriage between white men and black women lasts way longer than one with a black man and a white woman, as well as white men and white women. I don't date outside my race, but to the swirlers, do what you want with that info. Now, listen, I don't believe that she doesn't date outside her race, because if you really were, pro-black, like you said, you want your man to be pro-black, why would you even sing the praises of these non-existent stats, right? You're talking about a marriage, you're talking about a pairing that barely exists to begin with, right? The vast majority of white men marry their own women, marry their own culture at a vast majority clip. So you're talking about the fraction of a fraction of a fraction of white men that deal with.
And not only a fraction, but a small percentage. I hear, this is what I've noticed. I've heard that that I hear some of these ladies say that it's growing from, I guess, 1% to 12% last time I check. This is what I check. And this is my thing about the growth. If you're not dealing with the top tier or close to 1% non-black men, you're dealing with the bottom of the barrel type of men within their group. If a white man takes you on, I could tell for the back, you're going to be fitting the bill. You're going to do more. He's going to do very little less. And once he gets to a certain level, it wouldn't surprise me he leaves you and go marry the woman of his choice. And I've seen countless few content creators that are white that admit saying that when they get in a short slump, they go turn to a black woman for some comfort and some sex if they can't get any. And after they get themselves, situated, they back on the field look for either Asian or white women. And that's just the honest truth. That tells you what they see you or your value as a woman. Yeah, true hurts, but I gotta tell you. Anyway, fair use.
With y'all on that level that took y'all down the aisle and got married with y'all, right? And then you're trying to pedestalize that or romanticize that and say, oh man, this is the best thing going. This is the best thing since sliced bread. This is the best thing since the invention of the remote control. This is the best thing since the remote control. This is the best thing since Wi-Fi. This is the best thing since they invented the microwave. Like, baby, come on, goddamn. What is it, like 10% of white men married to black women? And you talk about this the best thing since the goddamn airplane was invented? Like, y'all gotta relax, man. Y'all really got this Disney Channel, Hollywood movie script type of mentality when it comes to the romanticizing and fantasizing of the white man that some of y'all be doing, man. And then y'all want to wrap it around some type of pro-blackness and trying to bring it to the black man talking about I want to be with a black man that's pro-black. Like, bro, what black man that's pro-black want to deal with that garbage, man? I'm telling you, brothers, that's how you know you're dealing with some hot garbage. Like I said, if a woman starts talking about, oh, man, the stats say that, the white man and the black woman, that's the best thing going. Or if they say, oh, man, it's different when we do it. Or if you see they have a very hostile reaction to the black man with the white woman, but they have a very respectful reaction to the white man and the black woman, you're dealing with some hot garbage, brother. And as your brother, it's me. It's my recommendation. It's my advice. Listen, get up out of there, bro. Get up.
No, you have to really get out of there. You should never entertain it. Once you find any signs of this, and let's be honest, their social media is the better footprint. If you're a black man trying to understand, to engage where the mindsets they are, including even have a conversation on the phone, you gotta know which one you deal with, number one, before you even proceed to deal with. Or when I said proceed, where you want to see yourself with this lady. That's your surefire bet. This will eliminate any unwanted answers or anything that you thought of or thought of her. So let that sink in. All right, let's keep going because it's about to be done anyway, and I'm about to wrap this up. Fair use, fair use.
But don't even waste your time with that, bro. Don't even waste your time with that. If you are part of that demographic that they talking about, the so-called black man that loves the black woman and loves his community, he's extra pro-black like myself, don't waste your time, bro. Don't waste your time, man. Don't waste your time, bro. Don't waste your time, man. Don't even waste your time dealing with these type of schizophrenic mentalities who they can't even hold themselves to the same standard they're requiring from other people, man. Don't deal with nobody like that. They don't got no honor. They don't got no integrity. Anyways, man, it's your boy Never Quiet.
All right,
Oh,
all
no,
right.
I forgot. I was going to play some clips from Shay Sharday. Shout out to Shay Sharday, where she's actually explaining her viewpoint on why she believes that in society, especially in the black community, it seems to be accepted when one demographic engages in a certain behavior, but it seems to be demonized when another demographic engages in the same exact behavior when they're doing the exact same thing, right? Also, going back.
And, you know, Shay has some very good content, and I think that's her plateau. Dealing and having these conversations suits Shay Sharday better than anything else in regards to this interracial nonsense, in my opinion. But let's see what Shay Sharday says about this, all right?
That's the reason why somebody like Barack Obama would never be elected or have the support of the black community if he had a white wife, right? If Barack Obama had a white wife, blonde hair, blue eyed from Iowa, he would not get elected to the presidency, right? But that's Kamala right. Harris can be in front of the world smooching on a frumpy, you know, discombobulated looking white man, and everybody talking about Kamala Harris 2024. So Shay Sharday, run a clip. I'll be right back.
My analysis is that I think there tends to be a bit more acceptance for when black women do out because of the narrative around it, and quite frankly because of the history, because of the laws, the criminality associated with when one did it versus how kind of passive it was and more lenient it was when women did it, and that certainly had an impact on the culture. So again, that's not to say that black men and women don't both maybe experience some pushback here and there, but I do think it's different, and this is why you can have to this day a dark-skinned black woman date out, never dated dark-skinned black men, or never dated black men, period, and still be considered a pro-black, or still be put into spaces where she's speaking for black women, where she's speaking for black people, and nobody's really tripping. Now, although anti-miscegenation was legal, if a black woman was sleeping with a white man, there was not the same legal repercussion as there was for black men. And so that sexual relationship between white men and black women has been so common. It's been going on since the plantation, and even you know, during the time of Reconstruction, Jim Crow, whatever, it was still going on. Again, some of it was forced, some of it was consensual, but there wasn't the same stigma. There wasn't the same criminality.
All right,
so that's pretty much it. Y'all get the point. I'm done with this. This is very lengthy. One thing, if we could take some out of all this, is say no to reach back divestors. There are very much large lumps of ladies right now that are, you know, dibbling and dabbling in the pool and are seeking a reach back after they've been, you know, used by the more, I like to say it, but I'm the same way, dominant society, which is majority of non-black people, mostly white people in general. And after they've gone through a lot of sisters by choice now, because not like by force, by choice, because let's be honest, when you have a mindset and you fantasize and you loving and you want to, you know, have a piece of some form of a Mr. Charlie or Zaddy, then obviously to a lot of people's mindset, you want it and it's consensual. So they don't do too much to take it. You're just willing to give it. They're not in the business of, you know, marrying a lot of black women. I mean, either if black women have some standards towards non-black men, which I always harp, if you're going to do this, you should have a certain sense of standard. But we all know that will only work for certain non-black men, and even some of the non-black men that are, let's be honest, soft, simps and whatever, they're not even interested of seeking black women. If they do, it's usually for some little, you know, nice day in the sack, and that's pretty much it. But on that, in regards to long-term relationships, they're not seeing it. I don't see it, and definitely sure they don't see it. So, anyhow, I hope you guys got some out of this stream. This is the first volume of it. Hopefully, maybe there'll be more to come. Just saying, but who knows? Who knows? All right, the links to follow me are above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos7. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Gray on Facebook. Follow me or join my Rumble handler, CRain23 on Rumble. Please, I'm trying to get at least over 30 or more Rumblers. Maybe I'll do some over there. Also, join my Discord service as well. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership, guys, perks, you know what I'm saying? So a membership will surely go a long way in the growth and you know, expansion of the Chaos Rain Show. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Looking forward to hearing y'all in the comment section of this. Please be nice in the comment section. I'll be reading. But that, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, like always, the Chaos reign.
We can put our differences aside, and I offer my extension to prayer, and I pray now. Hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya, hamni nini hamnya. All right.